to my YouTube channel. My name is David Delar and I like to play the guitar. And today I thought I'd show you some of my warm-ups and workouts, my fingerstyle workouts. Really good sort of exercises to get your fingers flowing, your brain working, and yeah, getting ready for a show, or maybe just getting up in the morning and fancy a bit of guitar. So, the first thing I do normally when I'm leading a workshop or running a class or doing a gig in the green room or something like this is to just physically warm up my hands. And the best way to do that is a series of things that I got from BAPAM, which is I think the British Arts Practitioners Association Medical something. Don't know. It's basically like an official body that talk about the way arts practitioners should move their bodies. So check out BAPAM. I'll probably put a link down there. I got it from these guys. So the first thing I normally do is just shake out the actual hands. This is normally done for about 30 seconds. Most of these exercises should be done for about 30 seconds. And you see just shaking out your hands. I'm not going to do that for 30 seconds because it'll be the most boring YouTube video ever. The other thing I do is to clasp your hands together like this, and then I'll do like a circle motion like that, one way for 30 seconds, and then I'll go the other way for 30 seconds. That's really good for getting the wrist nice and lubed up. Then I might put my hands together like this, like you're praying, pulling down onto the wrist so they're nice and flat. And then just holding that tension there, so you can feel it on there and there near your carpal tunnel, and just hold that for 30 seconds. And then after 30 seconds, I would then push one way to the left for 30 seconds, and then the other way to the right for 30 seconds. And that's really good for stretching out the fingers and really getting those tendons stretched out, ready to play. Then I'll stick out one arm, and then from the base of the digit that I'm holding, I would then pull back just a little bit. Not too far, just to stretch the top tendons in my hands. And I'll go over every single finger, about 15 seconds on each one. And I'll do that on both hands. What else do I do? I sometimes do this one where you pretend someone's a zombie. And you hold out your fingers stretched as much as you possibly can. And you hold that for 30 seconds. And then you just slowly relax, working from every single muscle from your fingers to your wrists, to your arms, until you're nicely relaxed. And then I might sit on my chair and pull to the left, and then pull to the right, and then you're feeling pretty good after that. The next thing I then do is the exercise I just did, which is a chromatic scale from E to E. Now, when you're playing chromatic scales in classical guitar grades, you don't want to have over-ringing, so you try to get rid of the previous note. So if we were to play that scale, you play it like that, so no note is ringing on. But because we're trying to warm up our fingers, a really good way of getting that that feeling of one finger being held down while another finger is moving, which is essentially what we're doing when we're playing fingerstyle guitar or any sort of complicated guitar music, is to hold down after you've played it the note. So that way you've got all four fingers being held down at once. That stretches out your fingers, so you're always playing close to the frets. So it stretches them out, and when you go to the next string and do the same thing, so one finger per fret, you wait to the very last minute to move the hand. This promotes finger independence, because what you're doing is you're moving just one finger at a time. You're not moving them in groups. You're not taking them all off and sticking back down again. You're just moving one finger at a time. So I'm going first finger, first fret, second finger, third fret, full finger, full fret, and then holding them down. And then when I'm moving to the next string, I'm just holding that down until the very last minute and then moving my finger. Now for the bottom three strings of the guitar, the E, the A and the D string, I'm using my thumb to play those notes. So this is really working your right hand as well, because the thumb has to play all those notes. Then I'm switching to my first and my second finger to play what I call free stroke, or what other people call free stroke, and carrying on. Once you get to the fourth fret of the high E string, Then I'm just going to do position shifts. So I'm then going to go to the 5th position, do exactly the same thing. So your first finger's on 5th, second finger's on 6th, third finger's on 7th, fourth finger's on 8th. Then I can do a position shift to the 9th position, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. And there you got it. You got your 3 octaves E. So that's an octave scale just on one string. So we got chromatic scale, sorry, 1 octave. So we're going 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Otherwise known as E, D sharp, D, C sharp, C, B, A sharp, A, D sharp, G, F sharp, F, E. And then just keep on going. Remember to go to the open G string, move back to the thumb on the right hand. It's not terribly important on the way down as it is on the way up, because on the way up you're holding those fingers down, which really helps with that finger exercise. If that's too easy for you, you might want to go one step further, which is to do an E octave chromatic scale. This is where you play in octaves, so you're going E to E, so that'll be the 2nd fret D string. So you go open E to 2nd fret D string, then you go 1st fret to 3rd fret D string, then 2nd fret to 4th fret D string, and then you go 3rd fret G on the E string to the open G, and then you go 4th fret E string to the 1st fret G string, open A to 2nd finger on the 2nd fret G string, B flat, 1st finger on the A string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret G string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret A string to little pinky to the 4th fret G string, 3rd finger C on the A string, 3rd fret to the 1st finger B string, 4th finger C sharp on the A string to the 2nd fret C sharp on the B string, and then open D, and then 3rd finger, 3rd fret B string, then 1st finger D sharp, and then 4th finger D sharp on the E string, 2nd finger on the D string, E to open E, 3rd finger, 3rd fret D string F, plays the 1st finger, 1st fret F on the E string, 4th finger F sharp, 2nd finger F sharp, G, and open G string to 3rd fret G string on the E, and then you keep this shape, the G sharp, 1st finger G sharp to little pinky G sharp on the E string, and you just shift that shape all the way up to the 7th fret. So that's 3, 4. That's particularly good for finger independence because, as you probably noticed, it looks like a spider crawling across your fingerboard. So your first finger's moving around, second, third, fourth. They're all working in various different ways. So that's really good exercise for warming up your fingers. Another thing that I do, which is quite a horrible sounding thing, is to put your little pinky on the 12th fret, your third finger on the 11th fret, this is on the E and the B strings, and then the second finger on the 10th fret G string and the first finger on the 9th fret D string. And so you got that all in a row. So you got 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Now we're going to move one finger down at a time. So we're going to start with our first finger. In the right hand I'm just going P, I, M, A on those 4 strings. And then my first finger is going to move just down 1 fret. Everything else is going to stay the same. Then I'm just going to move my second finger, and then I'm I'm just going to move my third. And I'm just going to move my fourth. And then just keep on going down. Gets harder as you go further down. But that is a serious workout for your tendons and your fingers in your left hand, and you feel really stretched out by the end of it. So yeah, there's a few workouts for you guys. I hope you like that. Enjoy. They're kind of fun in a weird, sort of challenging, strange way. But what they are good at is warming up your hands. And if you're playing lots of music for hours on end, then you should really do these warm ups, because you're just going to keep your hands in good shape and good health, and that's what we all want, really. So good luck. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, cheers. Thank you.